Hello, I am Schellekens.
And I'm Ionut Mihalache.
And we will present to you today our e-marketing case about robot care systems.
The set objectives for this case is to reach 250 convalescent or senior citizen housing centers in Scandinavia, engage 100 of these centers to sign up for a free 2-week trial of the LIA product, get 25 of these centers to rent 2 or 3 LIA robots for 6 months for a fee of 500 euros per month with a rent-to-own option to buy LIA eventually for 7,500 per piece, and all these requirements have to be completed in 9 months. There are limitations set to achieve these goals. For example, there are few resources available. There are only 2 people that are able to work on this project. The first one being the marketing and sales manager, who works half-time for the first 4 months and for the rest of the time full-time. And the other one is one MBA internship who works 30 hours a week for 5 months. The other limitation is that the budget for achieving the objectives is 20,000 euros. Now we'll look at the company's online status. We used the SWOT analysis, which unveiled the strengths of the website, such as great responsiveness on mobile and great accessibility. It's safe and secure as well. But there are multiple weaknesses as well, such as slow loading speed and no social media activity. On the other hand, opportunities such as search engine improvement or more engagement with the visitors are available for the company, but threats are imminent as well, such as better developed domestic competitors and overpricing compared to rivals.
So now we will talk about target and segmentation. So as our focus, we want to focus on convalescent or senior citizens housing centers in Scandinavia, with the main focus on the healthcare industry. So we also look at retirement houses. We have identified that there are certain influencers for these targets. So one of these influencers is the Swedish Agency for Health Technology Assessment and Social Services. So for this case we have identified 4 different types of personas. So the first of them is the financial director, which we identified as the initiator and the buyer in this case. So his responsibility is that he has to make use of all the available resources and take care of the budgets. In addition, also to have contact with other companies/partners. So one of his problems is that there could be unexpected expenditures, or that there isn't agreement with his partners or other companies, and this can lead to a limited budget. So as his orientations, we identify him as a strict person. He's quite firm and has financial skills and is quite detail orientated. So for his online presence, we assume that he makes use of LinkedIn, he reads professional journals and online newsletters, and of course has emails. So his keyword triggers are reduce your cost and less staff required. For our next persona is the head of medical department. So his responsibilities is to check the overall satisfaction of the patients and manage the medical staff. His problems are that, of course, he's limited with a budget and his staff could resolve into problems. Also is that there might be old equipment or not be able to use all the resources to its fullest. His orientations is that he's a strict person, has medical skills, is caring and goal-orientated. His online presence is that he makes use of medical conferences, LinkedIn, he reads professional journals and follows medical schoolings, and of course has email. So his keywords for content should be faster rehabilitation, better care and increased satisfaction. Our next persona is the CEO of the company. He is in this case the decider. His responsibilities are to keep the company alive and take critical decisions and to guide the top management. His problems could be that he makes unprofitable investments, has misleading advertisements and of course resource limitations. His orientations is that he is an entrepreneur, has business skills and is a critical thinker. His online presence is business conferences, has LinkedIn, reads professional journals, attends business meetings, has email and maybe Twitter. So his keywords for content would be profitable investments, free trials and rent to own. So the last persona for this case is the patient. He is in this case the user and the influencer. So his responsibilities are to follow the medical department treatment, rest and pay the money/insurance. His problems are that bad service could occur, has inefficient treatments or makes use of old equipment. His orientations is that he is goal-orientated. He wants to get better. So he has a short-term focus, is sociable and independent. He has an online presence such as social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, email. And his keywords are as triggers for content, modern, faster healing, interact with others and healthy.
A critical element of this case is to increase the online value position of the company. To do this, we looked at the marketing mix and chose the elements that the company could address best to increase their online value proposition. The first one would be the promotion, where they offer the free trial only through the online medium to make it more attractive to the consumers. The second one would be people, where internet enables easier communication with the customers, such as email communications or communication on the company's website. The third one would be physical evidence, where the company could post videos and awards to increase the credibility of the product. The fourth and last element of the marketing mix that the company should use is content. Since the product is quite complicated, they could provide in-depth information and videos with a free demonstration to better showcase the product. The online positioning of the company should be the third type of online positioning, the one where the company uses the product for online promotion and or direct selling. In this case, the company should use messages for the free trial of 2 weeks, the fact that the product is a profitable investment, easily scalable, and it has the option of rent to own.
So for the content and creation strategy, we thought of 4 different personas. They have 3 different buying steps. You have reach, engage, and activate. So we figured that there should be 1 message per each step through 3 different online channels, which would lead to 36 messages. This is in reality not possible to create for our company. Therefore, we've decided to create 1 YouTube video as 1 message on 1 channel for only the patient's persona. And this is only for the reach step. So there's also a professional journal, 2 messages such as articles, and they are for the financial director and the head of medical department. And then we also have LinkedIn, which is 1 message for each persona besides the patient for each buying step. Then there's also our own website, which has 1 message for all. So this all sounded quite complicated, so let's show it to you. So in the first step you can see that we want to reach 1,000 patients through a YouTube video with an estimated cost of around 1,000. Then we want to reach 250 people of the medical department through a medical professional journal and the recycled YouTube video. This could cost around 500. So then we want to reach 250 financial directors through professional journals and again the recycled YouTube video. So then we want to also engage 100 of those 250 financial directors for a free demo, and this will cost around 5,000. Then we want to activate 25 of these through a promo offer on our own website, which will also cost around 500. And we will engage all through these steps through a LinkedIn post, which is specifically directed to that type of persona. So then we can also see that we want to at least engage 100 of CEOs for a free demo, which costs around 5,000. And then we want to activate 25 of them by our own promo offer on our own website, which will cost around 500. And this will again be supported by our LinkedIn message sent by the director each. And this will take over a course over 9 months.
For the customer journey just presented, for each one of the buying steps, there has to be some metrics. First, we have to decide what to measure on each step. For reach, we'll measure views and readers, for engage people who have signed up, and to activate traffic on our own website. The ones who are going to do these measures are going to be the intern through all of the buying steps and the sales manager just for engage and activate. How often? Well, for the reach, this will be done weekly, and for engage and activate, this would be done daily, since the load of people who will have to go through these buying steps is smaller and they are more important. Also based on our customer journey, we have created the multi-channel integration strategy. So the personas will first reach out to us through YouTube videos and professional journals. From then they will reach our own website where they can access the free demo, or they will reach the LinkedIn. The LinkedIn is the core of this multi-channels integration strategy, since it leads to all of the other sectors. The free demo is then transmitted to the own website advertisement, which is the last step in our strategy. The last part of the case is digital channel acquisition, which showcases how we are going to acquire more traffic on the company's digital channel. The first idea was search engine marketing, natural and paid, which would cost around $2,000. The second element would be social media marketing, for example ads on LinkedIn, which would cost $2,000 as well. The last factor would be display advertising on professional journals and websites, which would cost approximately $3,000. So based on what we presented, the costs of the messages in the customer journey would reach around $13,000, and the digital acquisition costs would reach $7,000. This would make a total of exactly $20,000, the budget that is attributed to this project. Thank you for watching.
We hope you liked our video and have a beautiful day.